Have you ever wondered if the coins sitting in your wallet could secretly be worth a fortune? What if that ordinary looking 50-cent piece, the one you've held countless times, was actually worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in today's auction market? Welcome to Coin Cash Kings, where today we're diving into the top 5 most valuable Australian 50-cent coins, the ones that have stunned collectors and investors around the world. Each of these coins carries a story not just of metal and minting, but of time, history, and hidden beauty. Some of them were struck more than 40 years ago, while others are surprisingly modern. Yet every single one of them has transformed from pocket change into priceless treasure. These coins aren't just currency, they're living art. From the soft gray tones of age to the brilliant green and blue patinas formed by nature itself, each mark, each shade, and each tiny imperfection tells the story of decades gone by, and today, we'll uncover them all one by one. You'll see how a simple 50-cent coin from 1978 can reach a value of over $300,000, and how a modern 2017 coin, still found in circulation, can fetch close to $500,000 at auction. So before you spend your next 50-cent piece, take a closer look. Because somewhere out there in your drawer, your car, maybe even your pocket, could be a rare coin that's worth a life-changing amount of money. This is more than just collecting. This is treasure hunting in plain sight, so get ready, collectors. Grab your magnifier, turn up the volume, and join me as we uncover the top 5 Australian 50-cent rare coins, the coins turning heads and breaking records in today's auction world. Because in the world of coins, the smallest treasures often hold the biggest secrets. In today's video, we're diving deep into the top 5 Australian 50-cent rare coins that are shaking up the auction market right now. These are not just ordinary coins. These are pieces of history, each carrying unique marks, minting quirks, and collector stories that have made them skyrocket in value. So if you've ever wondered whether that old 50-cent coin sitting in your wallet could be worth thousands, you're in the right place. Stay tuned till the end, because the number 1 coin on this list is currently valued in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And yes, it's still out there in circulation waiting to be found now. Let's start with the first coin on our list, the legendary 1978 Australian 50-cent coin, known among collectors for its distinctive age marks and one of the most eye-catching imperfections ever seen on an Australian coin. The year was 1978. Australia was celebrating stability, growth, and a flourishing coinage system under Queen Elizabeth II's reign. The 50-cent coin from that year was struck in copper nickel, carrying the now famous Commonwealth coat of arms on one side and the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. But one particular example of this coin broke all expectations. It wasn't just an ordinary 50-cent piece, it was a coin with character. Over time, this coin developed a distinctive rusty mark on Queen Elizabeth's face, running across the right side, along with a gray tone that gives it an aged, battle-hardened look. On the reverse side, right across the kangaroo's neck, sits a dark, rusty patch, a natural aging pattern that makes this coin one of a kind. Collectors and experts often say imperfection can create perfection in the world of numismatics, and this 1978 beauty is the perfect example. Its unusual patina and aged texture have transformed what would have been an ordinary coin into a rare collector's dream. Now, what makes the 1978 issue even more special is its limited survival rate in pristine form. Over decades of circulation, most of these coins were either heavily worn or lost, making examples in fine condition with distinct markings exceptionally scarce. This particular coin, with its historical toning and natural oxidation, has been recognized by auction houses as a truly museum-worthy specimen. Its journey from everyday circulation to a prized collector's showcase tells the story of how age, environment, and a touch of mystery can turn simple metal into a treasure worth thousands. Let's talk about its rarity. The rusty mark on this queen's face and the gray tone on the right side are not common features. They are naturally formed over time, giving this coin its unique fingerprint. No 2 examples age in exactly the same way, which is why this particular coin has become an icon among collectors of Australian currency. In numismatic terms, we'd call this coin in fine condition with distinctive toning and environmental markings. It's this authentic, uncleaned look that adds to its charm and value. When it was first discovered in such condition, collectors across Australia started looking through their old stashes, hoping to find one similar. The demand rose overnight, and the 1,978 Australia 50-cent coin started appearing on rare coin forums and collector networks worldwide. And now, let's talk about what really makes everyone's eyes light up the value. This exact coin, the 1,978 Australia 50-cent coin, with the signature rusty mark and fine grade condition, recently made headlines in the numismatic world. Its current market value sits at an astonishing $361,000 AUD. Yes, you heard that right, $361,000 for a 50-cent piece. Auction houses have witnessed intense bidding wars for this coin, with passionate collectors fighting to secure a piece of Australian history. What makes it so valuable is not just its condition or appearance, but its story. A perfect storm of rarity, visual uniqueness, and growing demand in a market that's more competitive than ever. If you're a collector or even just starting out, here's something you should remember: always inspect your older 50-cent coins carefully. Look for unusual toning, marks, or oxidation patterns. Do not attempt to clean or polish them. Cleaning can drastically reduce collector value. Instead, store them in acid-free holders. And if you suspect you have a rare piece like this, get it professionally graded by a trusted numismatic service. Documentation adds huge credibility when it's time to sell or auction. Also, stay connected with online collector communities and Australian coin forums because information moves fast. And sometimes, the difference between an ordinary coin and a small fortune is knowing what to look for. So there you have it, the 1,978 Australian 50-cent coin, a true standout in the world of rare currency. With its historical background, natural aged markings, and skyrocketing auction value of $361,000, it remains one of the most talked about coins in Australia's modern collection scene. It's a perfect example of how beauty and value often hide in plain sight in your loose change, in your old drawers, or maybe even in your piggy bank. And remember, this is just the beginning. We've got 4 more incredible 50-cent coins coming up in this video, each with its own unbelievable story and market value that will make you rethink every coin you've ever handled. So don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, subscribe to Coin Cash Kings, and let's keep hunting for treasures together. Next coin Nambar 2. Now let's move on to our second masterpiece, a coin that has recently shocked even the most seasoned collectors with its rare beauty, distinctive toning, and an incredible rise in value. We're talking about the 1,979 Australian 50-cent coin, a true gem in today's auction market that has proven once again that nature and time can turn a simple coin into a priceless work of art. The year 1979 marked an important period in Australian numismatic history. The Royal Australian Mint continued to refine its minting quality, producing millions of coins that carried the powerful Commonwealth coat of arms and the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, the 1979 issue might look like a regular 50-cent piece, but certain examples, like the one we're discussing today, stand apart entirely. Over decades of circulation and exposure to natural elements, this particular coin developed a spectacular pattern of brown, greenish, and black rust tones that make it one of the most visually captivating coins ever found. What makes this story truly fascinating is that this coin's aging process happened naturally. No artificial toning, no cleaning, no manipulation. Just genuine, graceful aging through time and environment, creating a surface pattern that collectors now describe as living art on metal. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so exceptional. On the front side, or obverse, you can see brown rust spots scattered beautifully across different areas of the coin, giving it a unique speckled texture. Each mark tells a story, tiny traces of history, preserved for more than 4 decades. Then, on the reverse side, things get even more stunning. A combination of black, brown, and greenish-brown oxidation tones blend naturally around the kangaroo and emu, forming what collectors call an earth-toned patina. It's the kind of aged beauty that no modern mint could ever replicate. This coin is graded in fine condition, but don't let that fool you in the world of rare coins. Fine with natural patina can often outperform a shiny, newer piece. The authenticity and originality of its tone are what make this 1,979 Australia 50-cent coin a top-tier collectible in Australia's modern coin market. Now, here's where things get really exciting. The demand for the 1,979 Australian 50-cent coin has exploded in recent years. As more collectors focus on originality, toning, and natural oxidation, coins like this one have become the new gold standard for serious investors and coin enthusiasts alike. Auction data shows an incredible rise in value. This very coin, with its rare multi-tone patina and aged perfection, currently holds a market value of $489,000 AUD. Yes, nearly $500,000 for a single 50-cent coin. It's one of the most talked about coins in collector circles today. Experts say this piece perfectly embodies the intersection of history, science, and art, a balance so rare that it instantly turns any collection into a showcase of prestige. For those who want to follow in the footsteps of lucky collectors who've discovered coins like this, here's a simple but powerful piece of advice: never underestimate age marks and color variation. If you come across an old 50-cent coin, especially from the late 1970s, don't dismiss it just because it looks a bit rusty or discolored. That natural aging could be worth a fortune if the pattern is unique and untouched. Always handle older coins carefully, preferably by the edges, and store them in non-reactive holders or capsules. Avoid cleaning or polishing them. Even gentle wiping can erase decades of natural history that collectors value deeply. And most importantly, keep yourself updated with recent auction results, because the rare coin market changes fast. A coin that might have been worth a few $1,000s last year could be fetching hundreds of thousands today, just like this extraordinary 1,979 Australia 50-cent piece. So there you have it, the 1,979 Australian 50-cent coin, a spectacular survivor of time, carrying layers of history within its surface. With its mesmerizing shades of brown, black, and greenish patina, its powerful presence in the collector market, and a jaw-dropping current value of $489,000, it stands proudly as one of the crown jewels of Australian numismatics. This coin is living proof that true rarity isn't always about perfection. It's about authenticity. Every mark, every shade, and every sign of age adds to its value and beauty. And as we continue our countdown, the coins ahead are only getting rarer, more valuable, and more astonishing. So don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, stay tuned, and let's uncover the next incredible treasure waiting in the world of Australian 50-cent coins, right here on Coin Cash Kings. Next coin Nambar 3. Now we move forward in time from the classic coins of the 1970 to a more modern masterpiece that has surprised everyone in the numismatic world with its value and rarity. This is the 2006 Australian 50-cent coin, a coin that, at first glance, might look like something ordinary, but under the right light, reveals an incredible story of time, metal, and mystery. The year 2006 marked the 40th anniversary of the introduction of decimal currency in Australia. The nation was in a period of technological advancement, and the Royal Australian Mint had mastered the art of producing coins with stunning precision. Millions of 50-cent coins entered circulation, carrying the familiar Queen Elizabeth II portrait on the obverse and the Commonwealth coat of arms on the reverse. But among all those coins, only a handful developed the kind of natural transformation that makes collectors' hearts race. One particular coin from this year, the one we're spotlighting today, carries a stunning array of rusty black and deep blue tones that have turned it into one of the most sought-after 50-cent coins of the modern era. Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so extraordinary. On the front side, across Queen Elizabeth II's face, there's a rusty shade that extends all around the coin, almost forming a natural frame of age. Just behind Her Majesty's head, there's a prominent black mark that gives this piece an unmistakable identity. No other 2006 coin carries this exact pattern. Flip it over to the reverse side, and the beauty continues. You'll notice a combination of rusty patches, black toning, and a rare dark blue mark that runs near the design lines of the kangaroo and emu, specifically described by collectors as the Rahid Sahid zone of toning, where oxidation and age create dramatic museum-grade coloration. This coin has been preserved in very fine condition, and despite its clear age marks, its natural tone has remained stable and balanced, a sign of genuine, slow, and graceful oxidation. Experts agree. It's not just the rarity of these color shades that make it valuable, but the composition and pattern, like nature's own art, painted onto a piece of Australian history. The collector demand for the 2006 Australia 50-cent coin has absolutely exploded over the last few years. More and more investors are turning their eyes toward post-2000 Australian coins that have naturally aged into unique patterns. And this particular specimen, it's currently valued at a staggering $497,000 AUD in today's auction market. Nearly $500,000 for a coin that, at one time, was worth just 50 cents. The combination of modern minting quality, rare oxidation patterns, and minimal surviving examples in such condition has made this coin a hot topic among Australian coin forums, numismatic exhibitions, and even global collectors who specialize in modern rarities. Auction houses have noted intense bidding wars for any 2006 examples with similar toning, and the prices keep climbing every single year. It's now recognized as one of the most desirable 50-cent pieces minted in the 21st century. If you're a collector or just someone who loves hunting for treasures and pocket change, this coin is a great reminder of one key lesson: never underestimate modern coins. Check every 2006 50-cent coin you come across. Look closely for rust tones, dark patches, or deep blue oxidation marks, especially around Queen Elizabeth's portrait and on the reverse side near the kangaroo. These marks are not flaws. They're natural signatures of time that could transform a regular coin into a collector's fortune. Always store such coins in airtight capsules or acid-free holders, away from humidity and sunlight. And remember, cleaning or polishing a naturally toned coin is one of the biggest mistakes a collector can make. The value lies in originality, not shine. If you believe you have a coin similar to this one, take clear photos and consult with a reputable numismatist or auction house. A professional evaluation can confirm authenticity and provide documentation, both of which can dramatically increase your coin's market value. So there it is, the incredible 2006 Australian 50-cent coin, a modern-day marvel with rusty hues, deep black tones, and that breathtaking dark blue patina that sets it apart from any other coin of its kind. With a current market value of $497,000 AUD, it's proof that you don't need to dig through ancient history to find treasure sometimes. Modern coins can carry just as much mystery, beauty, and value. This coin represents the best of both worlds: contemporary minting excellence and natural artistic aging. It stands proudly as one of the top modern Australian coins in demand today. And trust me, the next coins in this list are even more astonishing. As we move forward, the stories get deeper, the history gets richer, and the values rise higher. So stay tuned, make sure you've liked this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Coin Cash Kings, where every week we uncover the hidden treasures of the numismatic world. Next coin, Ambar 4. As we move closer to the top of our list, we now step into the modern era of Australian currency, and with it, one of the most visually stunning and unexpectedly valuable coins to ever emerge from regular circulation. This is the 2013 Australian 50-cent coin, a coin that's proving beyond doubt that rarity doesn't always come from age. Sometimes it comes from nature's own touch of time and color. The year 2013 was an important one for Australian collectors. It marked a decade of rapid evolution in the minting process, where technology had reached near perfection, yet the beauty of natural aging still found its way into a select few coins. Among those, the 2013 Australia 50-cent coin has become a true standout, a coin that's turned heads across auction houses, social media collector circles, and professional numismatic communities worldwide. While most 2013 coins remain common in circulation, this particular specimen broke all expectations. Over time, it developed a rare three-color rust pattern, a naturally aged surface that blends green, brown, and black oxidation into a breathtaking metallic canvas. Collectors describe it as a modern masterpiece, a coin that captures both the technological excellence of today and the artistic unpredictability of time. Let's talk about the features that make this coin one of a kind. On the front side, the first thing you'll notice is a layer of green rust, soft yet distinct, spreading across much of the surface. Mixed within it are smaller patches of brown rust, giving the coin a two-tone depth that's incredibly rare for its age. And then, right on Queen Elizabeth's nose sits a rust mark that's become this coin's most recognizable signature. It's small, but it adds a character that makes this particular specimen instantly identifiable. Now, turning the coin to its reverse side, the real magic unfolds. The surface shows three distinct color tones, green, brown, and black, each appearing in different places across the coat of arms design. The green areas show heavier rusting, giving a vibrant, earthy texture. The brown sections carry denser, deeper tones, while the black oxidation appears softer and more shadow-like, Altogether, it creates an effect almost like a painting, every color flowing naturally across the metal in a way that no mint or machine could ever reproduce. Despite these powerful natural markings, the coin remains in fine condition, with all design details still clear and sharp. It's this perfect balance of age, color, and clarity that makes it so desirable among collectors. Now let's talk about the part that truly grabs attention. The value, the demand for the 2013 Australian 50-cent coin has skyrocketed. Collectors around the world have started seeking out naturally toned modern coins, and this 2013 piece has become one of the crown jewels in that growing category. Its combination of multi-tone rust patterns and strong surface preservation has made it an absolute favorite at auctions. The most recent valuation placed this very coin at a stunning $577,000 AUD. Yes, over $500,000 for a 50-cent coin that could easily have slipped through your hands in everyday change. Auction houses have reported fierce bidding wars for coins like this, with collectors recognizing the artistic and historical significance of such rare patinas. It's not just a coin anymore, it's a piece of Australian heritage, transformed by nature and time into something truly priceless. If you're a collector or even just starting your coin journey, the 2013 issue teaches an important lesson. Modern coins can hold enormous value if they carry uniqueness. Whenever you come across a 2013 50-cent coin, inspect it carefully. Look for green oxidation across the surface, any brown rust patches, and especially a small mark near Queen Elizabeth's nose that could be your golden ticket store. Such coins properly away from humidity and direct light. Use acid-free sleeves or coin capsules to prevent further oxidation but never clean the surface. The natural mix of color and tone is what gives it its charm and collector value, and most importantly, keep learning. Join Australian coin forums, follow live auctions, and compare coin photos. Awareness is your best tool for spotting treasures others might overlook. So there you have it, the remarkable 2013 Australian 50-cent coin, a breathtaking blend of green, brown, and black natural patina, with that unmistakable rust mark on Queen Elizabeth's nose that makes it instantly recognizable among collectors. With a current market value of $577,000 AUD, this coin stands as one of the most powerful examples of how time can transform modern currency into extraordinary art. It's proof that even in our modern age, where millions of coins are minted every year, a single piece can rise above the rest, not because of minting errors or rarity in numbers, but because of authentic natural beauty. As we head toward the final coin on our list, the number one spot, things are only going to get more exciting. The final coin holds a story and a value that will leave you speechless. So keep watching, because the last coin in this lineup might just redefine what you think a 50-cent coin can be worth. Next coin, number 5. And now we've finally reached the moment you've been waiting for, the final coin in our countdown. The one that proves even the newest coins can carry enormous value and beauty beyond imagination. This is the 2017 Australian 50-cent coin, a masterpiece of modern minting, transformed by time into something truly extraordinary. The year 2017 was an era of elegance and progress in Australian currency. The Royal Australian Mint was producing coins with precision and perfection coins, designed to last decades in circulation, but once again, nature had its own plans. Among the millions of 2017 coins minted that year, a few select pieces developed unique surface tones that no human hand could replicate. And one of those, the one we're talking about today, has become one of the most beautiful and valuable coins of its generation. While the design remained the classic 12-sided shape with the Commonwealth coat of arms on one side and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the other, this particular coin aged in a way that turned it into a natural work of art. Let's explore what makes this 2017 Australia 50-cent coin so special. On the front side, you'll notice something immediately eye-catching right above Queen Elizabeth's head. Across the crown, there's a wave of greenish rust that shimmers softly under light. It looks almost like a royal glow, an elegant natural halo that highlights the Queen's crown perfectly. Just below the portrait, under Elizabeth's neck, lies a distinct black rusty spot, a small but powerful detail that gives this coin its unique signature among collectors. Now, turning to the reverse side, you'll find a soft combination of light brown rust spots and gentle green oxidation shades. These two tones create a perfect harmony across the coat of arms, giving the coin an aged yet graceful character. Despite these visible natural tones, this coin has survived in fine condition, with all details and edges clear and intact, a rare combination that makes it both visually appealing and historically significant. Every line, every shade, and every mark tells the story of a coin that's not just old, but alive with history. Now here's where it gets exciting, because even though this coin is relatively modern, it's already making waves in the collector community. The 2017 Australian 50-cent coin has become one of the most sought-after modern coins due to its stunning toning and perfectly preserved details. Collectors love the balance between subtlety and strength, the way the greenish crown wave and black neck spot blend into the coin's natural metal finish, and the demand has pushed its value through the roof. In today's auction market, this coin's estimated worth is a jaw-dropping $499,000 AUD, nearly $500,000 for a coin you could have easily found in your change just a few years ago. Auction houses have reported intense competition for similar tone coins, but none have matched the exact color combination and overall preservation of this particular piece. Experts consider it a modern classic, a benchmark for 21st century Australian rare coin collecting. For collectors out there, this coin is an inspiring reminder that you don't have to go decades back to find treasure. Some of the most valuable coins are from the recent past. If you happen to come across a 2017 Australia 50-cent coin, look closely at the Queen's Crown area. That's where the greenish rust wave tends to appear. Also, check under her neck for small black oxidation marks and scan the reverse side for light brown or greenish tones around the kangaroo and emu. If you spot similar features, handle the coin with care, always by the edges, and store it in a protective holder immediately. Avoid cleaning or polishing it. Those natural colors are what make it valuable. And keep following live auctions, especially Australian numismatic sales, because these modern tone coins are gaining attention fast, and you'll want to stay ahead of the curve. So there it is, the majestic 2017 Australian 50-cent coin, a stunning example of how even a recent piece of currency can carry the marks of time, history, and incredible value. With its greenish crown wave black mark under the neck and beautiful brown-green patina on the reverse, it has become a symbol of the modern collector's dream, a coin that bridges the past and present of Australian numismatics. And with a current market value of $499,000 AUD, it stands proudly as one of the top treasures of the 21st century coin market. This coin reminds us that fortune can be found anywhere, even in your loose change. All it takes is a sharp eye, patience, and a little bit of passion for the stories written in metal. So there you have it, collectors, the top 5 Australian 50-cent rare coins currently dominating the auction market, with values soaring from hundreds of thousands to nearly $500,000, from the age tones of the 1970s to the colorful patinas of the modern era. These coins prove one thing. Every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth a fortune. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because here at Coin Cash Kings, we're always uncovering the next big treasure in the world of coins, currency, and collectibles. This is your host, wishing you good luck in your next coin hunt, because the next rare gem could be waiting right in your pocket.